Well, that lighting's terrible. Let's see. How you doing? Are we live? This is so weird. I don't see a. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start off by reading a few comments. It's good to see everybody here. Hey, what's going on, Michigan? Kenny from Houston. How are you? Budapest, Hungary. Wow. Oh no, you took the pooter to Budapest. That's pretty cool. How are you doing, everybody? I like what Kryptonize said. Thank you for not throwing stuff at random people and calling it a prank. Well, that wouldn't be a prank. Uh, I know where you're going with that. Yeah, it seems like anything's a prank these days. That's for sure. Can you say hi to my son, Papa? Hello, Papas. Papas. Glad you're watching my videos. I after the last um live stream, I had gosh, it was a very frustrating live stream. And it was just because I was venting and, telling everybody what was going on with YouTube and the problem that I was having with YouTube. So, um, which was that at the time, I think this was sometime last week when I went live, and the problem that I was having was pretty awful. I couldn't get anywhere with it, and I had had several of my videos get demonetized, basically. So anyway, I read to you in the last live stream a whole bunch of emails that went back and forth and chats that went back and forth between me and YouTube. And you could see that we were just going around in this circle that was never ending. And we never got any resolution from it or anything. And it was very frustrating. I'm not going to get into it in this stream, but if you want to watch that video, you can check it out. But I could not imagine. I could not believe. I could imagine. I could not believe the amount of support that I got from the last stream explaining to you my situation. So for that, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for listening and I guess, being a sounding board because I was kind of at my wits end trying so hard to get this stuff fixed and they wouldn't fix it. They never did fix it, by the way. So what I ended up doing was I took my video that was on YouTube called, are you ready for the title that was shocking? Farting in an elevator. I took the video down. So when I posted farting in an elevator 2, that video remained and didn't seem to have any problems. Even to this day, another week went by and everything was fine so far. And I posted some other stuff too, and everything seems fine. But something about the farting in the elevator part 1, even though it's identical to farting in the elevator 2, they didn't like it. And anyway, in a nutshell, they claimed that it had shocking content, and so it couldn't be monetized and blah blah blah. So I ended up pulling it off of YouTube and posting it on Locals, so you can go there to watch it if you want. It's my own private little, jackvale.locals.com. You can go there to support. Actually, what you should do is you go to jackvale.locals/support, because right there you'll have an opportunity to support what I do there and see all kinds of exclusive content, which I have been posting exclusive stuff there. It's been so weird, man. The stuff, like, you would think it happened to me again today, okay? And you would think that a family-friendly video, non-offensive video, could go up on YouTube and be perfectly fine. But there's something in the algorithm, there's something that triggers. It's like they attack a certain video on somebody's channel. I don't know what the heck's going on. It's very weird. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. But you would think if it happens as a glitch, like it's an automated thing for some reason, you would be able to go to a human being and they would fix it for you. Sometimes they do, but in this case, they didn't. And it didn't really make any sense. And they claimed that a human saw it. I don't think a human saw it, because a human with a brain couldn't have looked at this and seen anything wrong with it. So anyway, if you would like to do that, I would love to see you there. In the description, you can just click the link that's in the description to go to my Locals account. It's kind of like Patreon. That's what it is. It's very easy to navigate. It's very simple, and you're just basically becoming a part of a smaller community that's there to interact directly and one-on-one with me. I'm there all the time. And then also, you might have noticed this thumbnail that says "text me." Yes, you could text me. I'm actually here right now, and let's see. Take right now, for example. I will even read some of these texts so that to prove to you that I really am reading these. I can't see. I see them coming in right now. And if you want, so in the description is also the text number where you can text me. The number is 615. I'm in Tennessee, uh, near Nashville. So it's a 615 area code, 802-6607. That's 615-802-6607. Yes, it is kind of like I mean, there should be a full disclosure here, I think. It's kind of like a um, email list, but a lot different than that too, because this is more personal. We can actually, like, look, I'll show you right now. Lucas Edwards. Hi, Jack. I'm Luke. Been a long time fan. Back in the day, I tried to find you at the fountains in Rockland, California. Wow. When you posted about giving away free pooter. Whoa. I've since bought them for myself, niece, and nephew. Keep up the good work. God bless. See, I love this. I'm going to respond. Dude, thank you for reaching out. Rockland, huh? Okay, sent. Very cool, man. This is great. Look at this, Scott Anderson. Just want you to know you're amazing. Your attitude, humor make the world a better place. Thanks, buddy. So you can text me. I will get it and try really, really hard to respond to all of these. I love doing this. Look at Tanya. Tanya is great. You appreciate me. So nice. So nice. Hello from Minneapolis, Minnesota. How you doing, Dale? Thanks for texting. Doing great. It's kind of weird to text while I'm live streaming, isn't it? But this is I just want to show you that I actually get these messages. I thoroughly enjoy reaching out. Do more of the farting old man, Christy says. Christy just texted me. A lot of you guys actually already have have texted me, so you're on my list. And a bunch looks like a bunch of people, bunch of new people just joined. That's awesome. Thanks, you guys. So again, the number is oh, look at this. Sir, you helped so many of us veterans at the VA hospital here in Indy. Thank you. And it's Semper for farting, my friend. Oh my, that's great. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate that, buddy. I will get to these here in a little bit, but I'm reading them. You can see I'm answering them, responding to them. It's kind of a weird thing doing this because a lot of people they want to know, like, is this really Jack Vale? So every once in a while, it's nice to go on here and say, see, I really do. Now, listen, I'm going to be real with you. It's very, very hard to get on here and see all these names and respond to every single thing. I try. I really, really try. So if I don't, keep texting me. It's really okay. And because I get on here periodically throughout the day and I just look through and read some of your awesome comments and I just appreciate it so much. And yeah, that's great. 615-802-6607. So um I'm really worried about this one in particular video series I want to talk to you about. I saw How's Christian is doing great. He will be coming out to Nashville soon. We're producing a movie out here next month, and there's a part in the movie for Christian that I'm really excited about, and it's a drama, so that'll be really interesting. But Christian, my good buddy, is incredibly talented, and so Uh, DJ Gas says he has really bad ADHD. I could only assume he's talking about me. I've never been officially diagnosed with it, but that is a good possibility. I've wondered often because I kind of go off on these different, Anyways, um, where see, where were we? Uh, thank you guys for being here. With anything with Ed Bassmaster. But I don't know. I really don't know. It's been a long time since I've done something with uh with him. But yeah, I would love to. That would be incredible, actually. So anyway, I'm worried about this series. I was telling you. Those of you who remember a series that I did called Unchap. Unchap is probably, I mean, it's definitely one of my favorite things that I've ever done. Maybe my favorite video series ever. Unchap is basically, does anybody remember Unchap? If you remember Unchap, start posting that, those construction emojis with the little yellow vests. Um, yeah, Unchap was back in the day. I mean, we did the first Unchap video, I think in 2010, maybe, or 11. And right now, most of those videos are on private. So they're very hard to find unless you found a re-upload or something. But anyway, Uncle John came out here and we got in this brand new black and yellow golf cart. And we started riding around town and we made a bunch of episodes. So we're doing about 10 episodes, okay, are going to be in this new series, this new pack. They are edited and ready to upload. Now, here's the thing. I could do what I have done in the past, which is uh, upload them to YouTube, upload them here. But I'm really concerned about doing that because it's a very special and important series to me. I think it turned out incredible. Like we really stepped it up. But I don't know if they're going to survive on YouTube because of this crazy algorithm that keeps triggering, you know, videos for like no reason. Your video contains shocking content, or I had a post removed recently for sex and nudity. And let me tell you, if you know anything about me, you know that that is impossible. So I actually went through the video and tried really hard to find out how I screwed up that badly. And guess what? Nothing. It was nothing. So, I still haven't got that fixed. So I started to just pull videos down and upload some of those videos on my locals, and then so people can come over on locals and sign up. And the link is in my description, by the way, jackvale.locals.com/support. And there are no ads, nothing gets shut down. It's my own little world there, my community with you. So I think that's very, very cool. Um, oh, look at this. You guys, you're writing to me. You're texting me here like crazy. Chris Jones. Oh, look at this. Hey, love your videos. Got to meet you once at my work. You were so nice and let me get a picture with you, but I haven't seen you there since. Hope my fanboy reaction to meeting you in person is scare you off. No, not at all, man. Not at all. Not at all. Thanks for texting, Chris. What store? All right, let's see what store he's at. I'll have to go back in there and say hello. Shannon thinks that I should use. She texted me, said I should use the platform Twitch for my videos. Maybe I should. Derek likes to from Michigan. He likes to ask if there's a spider behind. There's. I don't think there's a spider behind me. People always ask for free pooters. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Somebody just texted me and gave me an idea. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Let's see, what is it? 10 p.m. my time right now. So here's what we'll do. Um, if I could call everybody all the time, I would, but it just takes too long. So if you would like to get a phone call directly from me tomorrow, I'll give you 1 hour right now to make that happen. I can't let it go on forever, but if it's done, let's say between right now and the next hour, I'll just start right now. You can order, go to thepooter.com. There's a link in the description for thepooter.com. Place an order. You can buy whatever you want. Okay. Pooter, there's t-shirts that say, I fart. It's what I do. You're welcome. You can get one of those. And whatever your order is, doesn't matter. I will place a call to you personally tomorrow to say thank you for your order. I'll place the call tomorrow, but the order's got to be placed within the next hour. Right now it's 10 my time, so by 11 my time, I'm Central Standard Time. Okay? So we'll do that. And I'm not going to beat that to death. I'm just letting you know. All orders placed within that hour bracket right now. I will call you directly tomorrow. Okay. Um, you know what? Somebody just said, "Are you going to Rumble or Kick?" I don't know what Kick is, but I am on Rumble. I am on Rumble, and I am really enjoying being on Rumble. I've just been increasingly frustrated with all of these other platforms like Facebook and YouTube and all of this. I'm grateful, believe me, for giving me the platform in the first place and for being able all of these years to do this. But now it's reached a point where, like, I mean, if my family friendly videos aren't safe, I what then? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm looking for other options, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I can do it like this. Tanya, look at this. Thank you, Tanya, for your support. I appreciate that very much. I saw your IMDb page and I'm excited about your projects. You're doing great work. Tanya says, Tanya is this orange little super chat here at the top. So yeah, listen, you're right. You can go to IMDb and you can search my name to I think you know my name by now. And you can go on IMDb and see some of the projects that I'm involved in right now. I'm producing a movie right now called Hux, Hux, Hux. And I got to tell you, it's a very important project to me. It's a true story. It's a Christian-based film about a small town doctor who's in a car accident and a near fatal car accident. But miraculously, he survives and ends up with a TBI, which is traumatic brain injury. And he has to kind of figure out what his new normal is going to be. And on his road to discovery to recovery, he is able to start practicing medicine again when he recovers. But then a few years after that, something happens, and he is no longer able to. It is a truly one of the most inspiring stories I've ever heard in my life. It's a true story. It's based on a book by Dr. Jeff Huxford called Finding Normal. I love the Huxfords dearly. Jeff and Jackie actually live not far from where I do, and we are well on our way. So we're like, gosh, I don't know, not very long. We're going to be actually filming in May and June out here in Tennessee. So and we might need extras. So who knows? Anyway, so stay up to date with all of that stuff. Probably the best thing you could do is go to IMDb and just check out the movie. It's called Hux, Hux, and maybe it's a little different from what people would expect to come out of this guy. I don't know, but I'm very excited about it. And if you think I can only, you know, invent a fart toy and do stuff that's funny, you don't know Jack. Huh? Huh? Hey, look at this. I don't want to miss this. Who's this? 1-1 Lynn. I think Unchapped will set off every alarm in YouTube, but I love it. Thank you for your support, brother. Or sister. I don't know why I said brother. I have no idea if you are my brother or my sister, but I agree with that. So what I'm thinking about doing with Unchapped, check this out and tell me if you think this is a good idea. I'm thinking about taking the pack of episodes, the whole series, uploading everything to my locals, okay? No ads, nothing. And locals, listen, locals, if you want to support me, fantastic. It doesn't cost anything. I'm not doing it for the money. It's only $5 a month. So I'm not doing it for the money. It's just nice to have a smaller group of people that I can communicate one-on-one with a little bit more independently and privately, and tell you what I'm up to, and have exclusive content there, and get your feedback and run things by you and all that stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you can go over there and do that, I think you'll really have a good time. I think you'll enjoy it. And I can't get shut down there. So, I get to actually put up whatever I want, say whatever I want, and then maybe what I'll do is upload like one of the new Unchapped episodes to YouTube with the thing at the end that says to see the whole series, go over to locals. I don't know. Do you think that's a good idea? I feel like that might be a good idea because I don't know. It's a special series. Let me tell you this about the new Unchapped series. We accidentally pranked a couple of celebrities at their homes at different times. Had no clue, no idea. And you should see how mad people get when you pull up in a yellow and black golf cart, a couple of guys with yellow vests, and start bossing them around and telling them what they can and cannot do in the state of Tennessee. It is something to see, believe me. So anyway, that's probably um, Timothy said you're not getting shut down on YouTube. Seriously, dude. Well, I hope not. I hope not. I will just tell you that several of my videos on YouTube lately have been removed or demonetized because they have contained information. They have contained content that goes against YouTube's terms of service. So, Dylan Mulvaney, nope, he'll be just fine. But Jack Vale, we're gonna have to do something about that guy. It's a weird freaking world, man. It's a weird world we live in where family friendly, good, fun, clean content with nothing wrong with it whatsoever can get demonetized or videos removed, but other people like do just fine, and it's like pretty crass. And it's just a weird thing. Anyways, oh, look at this. Jack, the video of you sneaking in and drinking the milk. Yeah, I know. I know. She got me. My wife got me on that one. I love this comment right here. Semi-retired foamer. Foamer? What's foamer? Does he mean farmer? No. Foamer. What's foamer? Love you, Jack. Thank you for all the laughs, even on the hardest of days. The world is a sad place and desperately needs the laughs you provide us all. Hope YouTube gets off your kid. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. And Red Prepper, ooh, I like your name. Our father gave us a sense of humor, and I'm glad you're sharing this part of his character. Oh, wow. You know he's proud of the poot. Thank you so much, man. Let me see. I got to go to your channel real quick. Red Prepper. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah, man. You got some videos here that I want to watch. I'm going to click subscribe, click notifications, all. There we go. Just subscribed to Red Pepper. That's awesome. Thank you, man. And thank you for the way that you worded that. I am going to take a screenshot of your comment. I love the way you worded that. Our father gave us a sense of humor, and I'm glad you're sharing this part of his character. Thanks, brother. Thank you. 1-1 Lynn says, I recently joined Locals. Thank you so much for joining Locals. That's awesome. It's been awesome. Glad I did it. And yes, I know it's hard to tell, but I'm a sister. Okay, see, and I think I just said brother again, so I apologize. It is. Your name's 1-1 Lynn. It could be, whatever. One episode hopefully will work. Yeah. Hopefully one. I'll try to find I don't know, the least offensive. How do you do that when nothing's offensive? But I'm gonna have to go through and go, yeah, this one's got the least chance of getting flagged on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But I will maybe what I'll do is I'll post half of one episode and then put a thing at the end says exclusive, full video exclusively on Locals. I could do something like that. We'll see. Thank you for that, James. And thank you for these super chats. James Coolity says, can my Uncle Butch get a shout out? He loves your farts. Oh, how you doing, Uncle Butch? I'm glad you, I don't know how to tell people that. I'm glad you like my farts. It's most people don't like farts when they come from another person. You ever notice that? Nobody really wants to smell them when they come from another person. They just kind of want to avoid that whole area. But our own smell, isn't that this weirdest thing? Somehow it's just not as offensive. It's not an offensive odor. Sometimes you have this weird, oh, I stink, but then you do it again. Make this business here with the hands, the waving action. When you were a kid sitting in the bathtub, you ever take the little, bubbles come up, right? You take it, scoop it, pop it. Is that just? Oh, never mind. I probably shouldn't have said. Maybe that was just me. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I was a really gross kid. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? It's true. Everybody loves their own brand. Yeah, man. I know. I love you guys so much, man. Where the piggly wick? I'm glad Melanie said mentioned the Piggly Wiggly because I have always wanted to do farting at the Piggly Wiggly. Um, and you have inspired me. One of the oldest ones, I think, is here in Nashville. Um, Maybe that's where we need to go tomorrow. The Piggly Wiggly, everybody. Tomorrow, there's only one, I think. I will be at the Piggly Wiggly tomorrow in Nashville. If you would like to make it and meet me there, let's do it. Okay. Um, you have done so much for my endorphin production. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Amy Hakey, hello from Vermont. Hello from Vermont. Okay, hello, Amy, and thank you for your super chat. If YouTube shuts down the farting channel, I'm sure you have the creativity and humor to start another one that is also funny and popular. Thanks, Graham. Appreciate that, brother. I appreciate you saying that. I actually have this really cool thing going at locals that is going well, and I'm enjoying doing that. So if you want to kind of like direct access to communicate with me there and get a bunch of exclusive content and see the new Unchapped series that's going to be up very soon, make sure you go there. The link is in the description, but you got to do /support at the end of the link. Okay. So it's actually jackvale.com, excuse me, jackvale.locals.com/support. The link is in the description. Just add the /support at the end of it. And if you care, uh, if you love me, if you care about my brand and my family friendly brand, you know that my videos aren't offensive. So I don't know what YouTube's problem is, but a lot of my videos are getting shut down, demonetized, whatever, and it's driving me nuts. I don't know what to do about it. Happened to me again today. One Lin keeps sending me um all these super chats throughout. And then at the end of the show, I look at it and I'm like, wow, look at one Lin. Why don't you just send it all right. Just send $100. I know you're gonna send $100. Just send $100, and we'll just do it in one big, and it'll stay up there at the top. I'm just kidding. I kind of want to see Costco from some reason. You know, I think I've done Costco. It's been years, but I think I have done Costco. A friend of mine worked at a Costco one time. His name was Doug, and I'm not going to tell you the city because I don't want him to get in trouble. I don't know if he still works there or not, but he worked behind a register at a Costco. Okay, in a certain, let's just say hypothetically, it may or may not have been the photo lab. I don't even know if they have photo labs anywhere. That's how long ago it was. But I set my camera. This is when cameras recorded on what's called tape. And so that gives you an idea of how long ago it was, too. And this camera would set on a shelf. I hid it on a shelf behind the register, and it aimed out to get all of the customers. And it stayed there for a little while. And I got a few reactions here and there. And then I grabbed the camera and I went home and I imported all of the footage. Boy, what a nightmare that used to be. Now everything's on a card. It's digital. It's like on an SSD or something like that. And you plug it in and boom, you copy it to your computer. Back then you had tapes and you'd have to plug in your camcorder to the computer, and you'd have to import all of your footage, and you'd have to sit there for an hour. If it was a 60-minute tape, you'd have to sit there for a whole hour while your tape would import into the system. And then once it was done, then it had to render and do its final little things. Crazy world. That was only, gosh, that's how we did it in the beginning of YouTube for a few years. And then the hard drives, cameras and memory card cameras started to take over. Isn't that crazy? Nuts. Anyways, YouTube legend Mount Rushmore. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for us. It has been a journey, man. I will say that. I'm gonna keep it going as long as I can, but there's just no guarantees. I mean, the way I was feeling the other day, I was just so frustrated. I honestly felt like I was gonna take all my videos and I was going to just take a whole half of them down. Just take half of them down and upload, it's 1200, I don't know, 12 to 1300 videos. Could you imagine taking 12 or 1300 videos and placing them all somewhere else? It just anyways. Hello from South Carolina. Hi Eric Bass. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the super chat. How does Walmart not know you? Funny enough, it's a good question. I mean, there are some that don't, but I think a lot of them do. I remember we moved to Las Vegas temporarily, just for a little while, for a special job I was doing, thing that I was doing there. And we went there. A bird just ran into the window. Was it raining? It's weird, a bunch of bugs or something. That's weird. I'm like on another level and I'm trying to figure out what the noise is on the window. But anyway, that was weird. Um, what was I saying? Remind me what I was saying. I You're right. I got ADHD, whatever it's called. I don't know, something. Walmart, thank you. Okay, okay. Somebody told me Walmart. So anyway, we moved to Vegas, and I do a lot of my videos with my kids. So either Jake, my oldest, or Chris, my second to the oldest, and just lately, Jackson, my youngest son, has been helping me a lot. He's 14 and expresses interest in helping me with cameras, video editing, and stuff like that. So he's been helping me too. But I went in there with Chris or Jake, might have been both of them, and we were in there going, and we had some good reactions this day. I remember this day really, really well. And you know that little breezeway between the set of doors, and then you walk in, and there's like the little breezeway with carts and everything before you actually walk into the store. Well, we started to walk out into that breezeway, and at this particular Walmart in Vegas, there was an office, a door to an office in this breezeway that led to this whole other room. So when we before we made it to the door, this door opened on the side, and I heard Jack, and I turned and looked, and here comes this manager. It turned out to be the general manager, and he came out. And when he opened the door, I saw inside, and there was this is where they have like the security stuff going on. So they had like screens everywhere, and you could see the screens and the different how they're broken up into squares all throughout the store. So they're watching for shoplifters and whatever. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I knew something was going down. And these guys came out. This guy came out with somebody else, and he goes, Jack, hey, I wanted to let you know I'm the GM of the store, and we've really been having a really good time back here, cracking up at you throughout the store as you're walking around, pulling your pranks. And I was so relieved. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Every actually we catch it every time you come in, so it wasn't the first time." So they would find me in the store, and they would know kind of my marking because I have I'm territorial in a way. What I mean by that is I have a certain routine whenever I walk into a Walmart. I have a routine. There's an aisle where I go first every single time. And I do this because I have to hide the camera, and I use some of the I'll just tell you. I use some of the black towels and washcloths to hide the camera and to give the camera a little bed, on the cart, the area of the shopping cart up high where the kid, if you have a child, it would go into it, put their legs through, that area. And I would build like I always build my own little nice little place to have good, solid, you know, shock absorption, from the cart and everything. And then I'll put on top and I'll camouflage it and put some other stuff around. And so the camera lens is all that's left, and you don't see it because it's surrounded by black tiles. Anyway, that's the big secret. That's people want to know how I do this with the camera. How do you hide it all the time? That's how. And then you use a shopping cart as a camera dolly. So you can push it around and everything. And the kids over the years have gotten really good at that. Can you even believe we're having this conversation? The fact that I could do this with my life and that my kids, like, this is the whole new level to saying it's a family business because we're not farmers, or you know what I mean? It's just a funny business to think that is even a possibility. Anyway, I think about it all the time. Um, So anyway, that was a fun thing, and to find out that the general manager had, been watching me and with a bunch of the employees and stuff. And so that's happened to me actually quite a bit where a manager of a store will approach me and they will be, "Hey, it's good to meet you. Take a quick picture, or whatever." And sometimes they say, "Just please don't get me in the video." They don't want the store to look bad and things like that. So we're just kind of always on the down low. Anyway, there you go. Listen, let me see. Anybody text me? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, Roseville Gallery. I know that place very well. What's up, man? Oh, I am oh, look at all these text messages. If you don't know my number, it's to text me. It's 615. That's 615 80. Are you listening? 615-802-6607. I can't believe commercials still do that. Oh, instead of zero. 61 that's 615-802-6607. That's 615-802-6607. And you can text me right now. Matt, what's going on, buddy? Lucas, Patrick, Lonnie. I'm looking at all this. This is great. Love to see you do a fart. Sam's. Oh, that'd be a good one. I should go that. I could go there, I guess. I got stuck in Walmart, didn't I? I'm just like Walmart became my place where I'm the most comfortable, I think. Richard said I've been watching your stuff on YouTube since at least 2010. Nice. So you saw me get smacked a couple times then if you go back that far. You are awesome, and you are the reason I'm a YouTube freak. You and Ed Bassmaster love you. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Calvin says, keep doing what you do. Dude. Thanks. I'll try. Oh, that's not all he said. Look at this. Love from Utah. Huge fan. Helps when I'm depressed. Oh, I love this. Thank you so much. Look at this. Okay, let me tell you. I love getting messages from people who talk to me about mental health or anxiety or depression or going through a hard time. Just unbelievable. That's why I don't give up. You know, it's really why I don't give up. I love it that I just love it that much. I love it so much. Um, okay. 615-802-6607. That's 615-802-6607. Um, wow. Thank you for these messages. I do go through these. As you can see, I'm reading some of them right now. And after I get off here, it's kind of weird to respond to too many while I'm, you know, live on here talking to you because it gets silent and awkward. Don't you think? So I will get on here and answer as many of these as I can. Hey Jack, been there, been with you from the beginning. Love your vids. I don't think you've aged a day. Ah, that's nice of you. I need to know your secret. Oh, miss your paranoid pranks. I miss that too, Bam Bam. Me too. Planning some next week. Thanks for texting. Cool. All right. I cannot begin to tell you how much you mean to me. So thank you. Kevin Cooley, before I go, I guess I've saw a couple of comments here about doing the old man voice. The old man voice, people, I just met some people in Florida for the first time. We were talking, they ended up friends of ours and just incredible people. And I didn't realize this, but he had been a fan of my work for a long time, my videos and everything, to the point where he started to like talk about prank calls and me doing the old man voice. So I got into character right away and started doing the old man voice. The thing with the old man voice is he's a little on the quiet side. When you're making a video, you can't really tell because the camera's right here. But the old man voice is how do you explain you know uh it's a very there's a rasp that's always in the back of my throat. No matter what's going on in my day, I can always conjure it up just a little bit, enough to make it sound the way that it has to. For and then you have to also think about, what if you're drunk? Because that really helps. And I get that inspiration from, probably watching Don Knotts uh, on the Andy Griffith Show because he was the best drunk on the planet ever, hands down, was Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show. It's just the most hysterical thing. I remember being a kid and seeing this and thinking that was the most hysterical thing I had ever seen. I was not raised around alcohol at all. Um, I don't drink today. I have no, but I had a certain inspiration to uh, pretend to be because I saw Don Knotts. And I just remember how fun that was for me. And so if you I know that you have to slur your words. And so I'm not the character is not a drunk old man, but it seems like when you reach a certain age, you start to slur and drag on, talk very, very slow. And then also, there's an obvious Jimmy Stewart, elderly Jimmy Stewart in there too. And I got that inspiration from mainly from a Jimmy Stewart interview that I saw on Johnny Carson years ago. And he read a poem about his dog, and I started to copy that poem. And anyway, that's how I do it. It's hard to explain how I actually do it, so I have to kind of, other than just to tell you, slow down. And if I did the old man in my regular voice, it would kind of sound like this. You see? But that would be weird. So when you go down here and you're able to build up that rasp that's down deep inside of your throat down there somewhere, and as long as people listen to you, and they'll take the time to get to the end of what it is that you're telling them. And most of the times than not, I've found that people are generally very, 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 very patient for the most part and want to hear the whole thing that it is you have to say. I basically just said nothing. And that entire time you got it, you're like patient. People will wait to get to the end of the sentence when you're that old because it's rude to not. Anyways, Alan says, thank you for the super chat. Check your texts, sir. Love the content since 2009. Yeah. Okay. Alan, let me see if Alan is here. Alan, Alan. Look at the a lot of people writing. I don't see Alan. Alan, what's your name? Is Alan in your name? Because I don't see Alan. Okay, Alan, what is your Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you for the super chat, brother. And what is this? Oh, Juan Lin. Look, sorry, one last before I get off. I didn't mean to keep popping up all the time. I didn't realize I was doing that. No, it's totally fine. I'm just kidding. As one with a severe anxiety disorder, please keep doing what you're doing. Oh man, dude. I'm sister. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Um, man, thank you so much. I just appreciate that so much. Wow. See, I had no idea how many people, when I first started doing this, I had no clue that people would email me over the years from hospital beds and from, you know, uh, all kinds of different situations. But I just feel blessed um, to have the ability to uh, to keep doing this and being able to read your text. And messages like this. I wonder sometimes, actually, I wonder who the blessing is for most of them, mostly. Because when I read comments, it says I suffer with severe anxiety disorder, right? Like you just wrote. I don't think I could begin to explain in words what that means to me. Like to read that and go like that inspires me so much to the point where I want to keep going. I want to keep doing what I do. That's why I think it makes me so upset sometimes when YouTube takes a clean video down and they mess with my channel or flag one of my videos that are made to do these helpful things because they're robbing people of the blessing of laughter. I don't think that's right. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. The old man, hey, El YouTubero Activo 503 El Guanaco. Listen, I never said I could speak Spanish, okay? If that's Spanish, I don't even know. Listen, if it's not English, I don't know what it is. But it looks like it's probably Spanish. Um, Thank you so much for saying that you like my videos. Did I say that okay? I don't know if I said that okay. I hope I did. Thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate it, brother. And thank you for the super chat that you sent as well. Yadiggity says something here. Just joined. Is Unchap coming back? Tears in my eyes when I watch. Unchap is in fact coming back. If you want to watch Unchap, there is a brand new pack of episodes, brand new season of Unchap. Okay. These are things that you never saw before. We have been working on this really hard. It has been in editing now for a while, and they are done. Soon, I'm going to upload all of the episodes, the entire season, to my locals community. It's going to happen very, very soon. And if you want to be a part of that, you want to be there to watch, you just have to go to jackvale.locals.com/support. The slash support thing is kind of important. Okay. So I realize in the description of this video, you can click a link that takes you to my locals page, my VIP page, but it doesn't say support in the thing. So if I were you, slash support and go over there, sign up. It's literally it's $5 a month. That's it. And there, it's not just Unchat. There's exclusive content there. There's a bunch of um, there's there's live streams and we can independently talk about stuff. It's great. It's a really, really cool, smaller, tight-knit, close community that we're just having a blast with. So please go over there and check that out. Unchap is coming back, and I can't wait to show you these episodes. It is so much fun. Miss Lynn, um, what is this? Your vids get me through my what? Hold on. I don't know if you're tricking me to say something I shouldn't say. What does it say? Did a did a bickies? Did a bikies? I don't know. I'm looking. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm assuming what you're saying is your videos get me through, let's just say the day. The troubles in your day, maybe that's what it is. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate that. I also appreciate you that I can't understand. Listen, you the real homie, for real, bro. Keep your head up. Keep on smiling. Everything's gonna be all right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. Uh, gosh, I love these. I love these comments. Eric, can't wait for you to do farting in the White House video. Boy, the current commander in chief deserves that, doesn't he? I don't know. He might not even know it. He might not even hear it. I don't know. Or think it's an ice cream truck and get really excited. I don't know. See, this is the stuff that's going to get me shut down, probably. I don't know. But you're right. I absolutely should. I should totally do that, man. I've been to the White House before. I don't think I did a pooter video, but thank you. Look at this. There's 3 super chats up there at the same time. Thank you guys so much. White House. Oh, did you hear that? What I just said? Thank you guys so much. I did it in a way that reminded me of Grandma Rosalind. Did you catch that? My kids tell me sometimes that that I remind them of Grandma Rosalind, this other character that I do. Isn't that interesting? It makes me wonder if, like, when I get old, am I just gonna, like, are these things gonna just start coming out of me? Grandma Rosalind, Old Man Harry, like, I'm just depending on my mood. When I get excited, am I gonna be so this excited? I'm gonna talk to everybody like this. One thing about Grandma Rosalind is she kinda has that little drunk, after, that little drunk tinge to her speech too, just like Old Man Harry does. Have you noticed that? Anyways, I scream, you scream, we fart during a live stream. That's right, Bradley. That's right. Been a fan of yours since 2009. The farting in the elevator skits. Your content always brings me laughter when I'm down. God bless you and yours. You and yours from a fellow Tennessean. Thank you, brother. What part of Tennessee are you from? I am pretty close. Let's see. Maybe you could post the locals content on YouTube with a delay of a few months. Hopefully the problem with YouTube is, some of my videos aren't quite making it. They're getting shut down or demonetized. And the more that happens, the more reluctant I am to, um, I don't know. It's just weird. It kind of feels like, I don't know if I want to put something on YouTube. Like, I don't know if I want to put something there and then risk, it getting to a certain point and then getting demonetized or they shut it down for whatever reason. So that kind of makes me, really, really nervous. I'm not sure. So there's a couple more things that I want to talk about before the end of this. Okay. So when you get old, you won't need a pooter. True. I don't need a pooter now, technically. So, anyway, I'm going to pause for just a moment and I will be right back after 2, 1, 0. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Let me know when the ad is. It's the first time I've ever seen that. Okay, it's done. Good. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. On my end, it shows this little thing. I've never seen that before ever. It said like an ad was coming and it said it like counted down from a minute. And I was like, okay. And then it finally got to like 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so I'm like, okay, I better pause. Anyway, so I did. Um, anyways, let me see this real quick. Look at this, guys. Some dumb chum, I gotta be careful here. This is a crazy super chat. Thank you, brother, so much. You're an absolute legend. You've got me through some really hard times when I needed it. I can't thank you enough for your dedication and laughter, comedy, and genuine fun. Wow. You and our live long time follower and love watch. Oh man, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you so much. I don't deserve you guys. Thank you, some dumb chump. What is your name? I can't call you some dumb chump, can I? Look, I'm gonna go here and then I'm gonna click go to channel. I am going to subscribe. Okay, I just subscribed to you, some dumb chum. Looks like you might be a musician. I saw you playing a guitar there. Uh Thank you for the kind words, man. I it means a lot to me. I still sometimes wake up and can't believe that they let me get away with this stuff. And it makes me sick and sad that we're where we are in the world where we don't have a better system than what they have at YouTube that flags a lot of my content. It's super clean, and yet, all this really filthy stuff slips through the cracks. I don't understand it. I don't get it with all the crap on YouTube. And all I'm trying to do is, you know, make the world a better place, right? With farts and humor and laughter. And I think we need a lot of that right now, especially with all this crazy stuff going on. So yeah, man, it's bizarre. Can you even believe, the stuff? Oh my gosh. Every morning we wake up to this crazy stuff going on in the news. Insane. Bad, 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 bad stuff. But see, this is what happens to my hair, by the way. Hat hair. Everybody knows about this. That's why I'm wearing a hat to cover it up. Caden said, "Have you done psychedelics?" No, I have not. Not ever. Jack, have you spoke with Gilstrap TV or Humor Bagel to see if they have similar issues? I haven't. I will tell you. Um, I have been very fortunate, and I've been very, very blessed because starting as early as I did on YouTube got me into a position where I was able to walk through several open doors. It was a fantastic platform for me to um, do a lot of other things, a lot of new things. So I've enjoyed it so much, and I'm doing movies, and I get to do movies. Listen, I can't really complain that much about stuff, you know, because when you think about it, uh, everything successful is a struggle. So I think that I have a tendency to take YouTube and, my online career seriously because it's the only place where I get to be, if I want to be, 100% in control. And the reason that's so important is because it's the only time I really get to talk to you and read your comments and be able to get your feedback. So uh, it is really important to me, and that's why I take it so personal. I mean, I hope that makes sense, or maybe it sheds some light on it. So I'm very, I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not, I'm very, very grateful and thankful that I get to do what I do. I just, at the same time, um, get very frustrated because as busy as I am and getting to go produce this movie that we're going to do next month here, um, it's important to me that I'm also able to maintain what you and I are doing right now. And that's why if this is in any kind of jeopardy of being able to upload videos and do this the way that I've been doing this since 2007, I felt like it was important to go to, to create another platform, another place to go where people could come over and be a part of my team there. That's why I created Locals, so that my community over there, you can go over there and you'll see. It's great, man. It's just a great place for us to connect. Um, anyway, okay. So I could go on and on, but Ozzy Osbourne just sent a $5 super chat. So Ozzy, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Jack, you won't believe how many times I've seen your videos. I miss your videos with Uncle John. I'm sure going to miss Unchap. Listen, man, you don't have to miss Unchap. We're going to post a whole new season of Unchap on Locals. So go to Locals, jackvale.locals.com/support. Look, I'm going to put the link right here. And it's in the description too. jackvale.locals.com. Here it goes. Ready? I'm posting the link so you can just click on it. Here it goes. Send. There it is. See that comment? You click that link right there and you'll be able to go straight over. I'm not kidding. This is there's no ads, nothing to worry about. None of my stuff's going to get shut down. There's exclusive videos that are posted right now, a new Unchapped series coming out there. And if you care about this long tradition that we've had going here of creating videos and posting videos and just fun videos to make the whole family laugh, then and you don't want this stuff shut down, please go over there, click that link and go over there and show me your support. Listen, it's an incredible place to be. It's so much fun. We get to connect. There's the new farting in the elevator video is over there right now, and I had to put it over there because YouTube shut it down. So there you go. So Rumble, I do have stuff on Rumble too. I do. Alvaro Chavez says, keep the faith and great work. We need more humor in this dark world. The majority is with you. It's sad that the minority, small-minded at YouTube can't see the clear reality and difference you make. Now that's shocking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Alvaro Chavez. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Um, Ariel Grubb has just made a statement, and I think it's important that we read the statement live on the air right now. Ariel Grubb says, "Your farts saved my life. Heart, heart, heart. I would do anything for you." You see the impact? You see the impact? Um, some people, somebody I notice is just asking me, why don't you age? I do age. I put a couple of lights on me here so that I don't have to necessarily look like I aged as much. But I will tell you the secret. I'm going to be probably a 100-year-old man someday, and they're going to go, "What is your secret? How come?" I will tell you what it is. It's the same thing that it was with my stepfather. My stepfather, um, who actually I consider my real dad. It's the same secret with him. People would always ask him, "Why is your skin so smooth?" He died when he was 92 years old, and in 2010, actually, he was so proud of me. He was so proud of me. He was proud of the fart thing because he was the pull my finger guy. Oh man, I could go on and on about this guy. It was unbelievable. But my age thing, okay, is the same thing that it was for him. All right. Now, we're all gonna age no matter what, okay? But in my opinion, and I've seen this time and time again, people who do not smoke or drink age very, very well. Now, I'm not saying that in every case it doesn't have to do with other things, other factors, but with me personally, okay, I've never smoked, drank, uh, but also I've never had the desire to. It's just, and I'm not here telling you, whatever. But I think that that is responsible for it. I think it's definitely responsible for my dad. So that's a biggie. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I feel like trying to be some kind of, you know, advice giver. Uh, yeah, no smoke. Halloween. No smoking, no drinking. Fart regularly. That's my key. Actually, he's not wrong. Halloween's not wrong. It really is important to laugh. You want to laugh a lot. So for what it's worth, laugh a lot. I would say that as well. So listen, I just love you guys so much, and I want to thank you for your support. If there's anything, see Darth Vader. You can't say anything about drinking, you know. Uh, Sometimes smoking too, but you can't ever say anything about drinking without somebody getting defensive because you made a statement that said, my secret is don't drink alcohol. Hey, what do you? There's nothing wrong with drinking alcohol. People always get defensive. You got to ask yourself, why are you getting defensive? Um, Darth Vader said, and Darth Vader's not wrong either, by the way. Darth Vader, 1701, says a little drink once in a while won't negatively impact your body. I believe that that's true. I believe that that's true. I'm not here to say that, you know, if you're out celebrating your anniversary and you had a glass of wine with your, like, whatever. I'm not preaching at anybody when it comes to that. I'm just saying I believe that that was a big deal for me. I think it was a very big deal for me. I think it helped me feel good and, be healthy. But the drinking thing, you got to admit, like, is really actually It's a crazy thing. People get irate when you tell them not to drink. They get crazy. So, am I wrong about that? I'm not listen, I'm not even gonna ask you that because I'm not wrong. People get nuts. I know somebody who and this is the thing, everybody that I know who drink I'm not saying there's not people who do it, socially, whatever. Um, but everybody that I know, "Oh, just in social situations, every once in a while." Everybody who's ever actually told me that, I don't think I've ever had a lunch or dinner with them where they didn't. So it's like we would laugh about it sometimes, and we would go, "Huh, I guess this is a social situation." you know? But but then you knock on the door, "Hey, hello," and they answer the door. "Oh, hey, 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 hey." So, you catch these people in all kinds of situations, and it just seems like this one lady, oh my gosh, this one lady, she didn't drink supposedly. We lived right across the street and down a few houses. This was years and years and years ago. And but she was a lady in the neighborhood, who had who always had it. And it was always wine, and she always had it. And it didn't matter what time of day it was. It didn't matter. She could have been getting ready to go to work. I don't know, whatever. And she would go outside in her bathrobe, okay? And she'd always have pajamas on, too. But she'd have this robe on, this loose robe and flowy, you know, and she would just hold this glass and it always had wine in it, and she would just walk in the cul-de-sac in the neighborhood and down the street, and the kids might go outside and play, and then, it was the and you could go over there at any time. You had to get the ball that went across her fence and into her yard, or, you had to whatever, knock anytime, and she would, have one of these. And then but she would always say that she never really did. She didn't I'm not really much of a drinker. She was never really much of a drinker. She just drank a lot is what it was. I don't know, it's just an observation. Please don't give me a hard time. I promise. I'm just making an observation. It's just fun. It's just funny. That's all I'm saying. It's just funny. Um so uh it's just but, I get listen, sometimes I'll go live late at night or I'll be doing something like this, and I might be a little tired, and people will go, "Jack, you've had a little," and I haven't because I don't, I sometimes slur my words just because I feel silly or goofy or something like that. Anyways, um, listen, you guys are amazing. I am reading some of these some of these comments. You're awesome. Uh Jesus is the way. I agree with you. Jesus is king. Jesus is the way. Um, if you don't know me by now, um, you don't have to know me for too long before you find out where I stand when when it comes to my faith. I'm not ashamed of it. Jesus is absolutely the way. And this thing says celebrate the first super chat from Kyle Newell. Kyle, thank you. It's a good observation, man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Listen, I gotta go. I just realized uh, we have been on for almost an hour and 20 minutes, and I did not know that. So, three last minute things. Okay. You've got about 2 minutes left to purchase a pooter at thepooter.com or a t shirt at thepooter.com. You have about 2 minutes left to do it. And the orders that came in between, I think it's a 10 and 11:10 or something like that. I'm going to call every single one of those people tomorrow on the phone and thank you personally for your order. I'm going to do it tomorrow. And you have a couple minutes left. You have till 11:10 my time. So you got like about 3 minutes left, looks like. That also, the link, I'll give you one more time. or oops, wait, Chatfield dot locals.com slash. There you go. I put the link in there for locals if you want to. Hey, you guys are starting to follow me right now on Rumble. Cool. And if you want, you can click that link. You can go over to locals. I have a great new Unchap series, brand new. Everything's brand new, coming exclusively to locals. I'm going to be uploading some teasers to YouTube soon about it. I'm excited. Um, and what was the other thing? Oh, my text number. If you want to join my text number, I do get all of these. I see all of them and I respond to as many of them as I possibly can. 615-802-6607. That's 8. No, sorry. That's 615-802-6607. And I do respond to these. So you can text me right now and I will get this. One more shout out to Some Dumb Chum. Thank you, brother, so much for this more than generous super chat. I just appreciate it so much. And I will talk to you guys soon. It's been an hour and 21 minutes. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.